you know? Bella's words awaken Beth's self-awareness, making him realize he is an independent thinker. Meanwhile, as Bella packs his bags, Max pops in to advise him about Duncan being the ultimate playboy. Bella, however, isn't fazed. He's more interested in the physical thrills and adventurous escapes Duncan promises. So off to Lisbon they go. There, they indulge in great food and stunning views, and spend most of their time pulling carrots until Duncan's energy runs out and he falls into a deep sleep. At dinner, sitting with the couple, Bella tries something horrendous and promptly spits it out. Seeing a kid nearby bawling, he almost feels like throwing it. Duncan holds him back, saying you can't just barf in public, and definitely shouldn't punch a crying kid. It's basic social etiquette. Back at the table, Bella nods, finally getting Duncan's point. Bella, enjoying it? Well, thanks to Duncan's education, Bella's a bit more mature now, no longer shouting at every little inconvenience. The next day, Bella explores alone, enters a bar, orders the same drink as others, and is instantly hooked by the bitter, spicy taste after one sip, drinking one after another. He gradually gets intoxicated until he finishes a bottle and passes out, waking up at night, back at the hotel. He spots Duncan sitting in a chair, looking frantic, scratching his head, him starving. Where on earth have you been? Just then, an older lady approaches. She asks Bella if he's Victoria, and Bella quickly clarifies the mix-up. The lady politely apologizes and leaves, leaving Duncan fuming over Bella's sudden disappearance. In the past, women would circle around him, but Bella's the complete opposite. Bella's independence makes Duncan feel like he's losing control and anxiety. Duncan's controlling nature angers Bella. They plan to fight, but clash when Duncan learned Bella flirted with others while he rested. Thus anger and shame arise, and while he wants to cry but can't, he pretends to cry from bumping his head on the marble bar. In Bella's eyes, if she can get cozy with Duncan, shouldn't she be able to do the same with other men? What a tangled mess. Uncle, where were you? The next day, Duncan devises a plan to restrain Bella, using adventure as a pretext to make her hide in a trunk until it's opened again. On a cruise, staring at the sea, Bella gets Duncan's intent plan to catch me in the ocean. I'm going to offer you a new adventure. Trust me, it'll be easier than this. Time's ill, tricked and confined. Bella is furious, while Duncan smugly says, I know you're disappointed in me. What I did was wrong, but out of love. As Duncan fetches drinks, Bella is attracted by an old lady's hairstyle in the restaurant. She approaches to greet, meeting Marcia and Harry. Learning Marcia's had no physical pleasure in 20 years, Bella is stunned. Bella now thinks the greatest thing in the world is physical pleasure. She can't fathom how Marcia spends her days without physical joy. Then, Duncan saunters over wanting to whisk Bella away, but Bella stands her ground to have dinner with Marcia. Bella's reaction sends Duncan into another spiral of lost control. To regain his grip on Bella, he proposes to her, hoping marriage will do the trick. Come on, Mimi, no one has ever caught my heart. That's hard to do since I'm already engaged to Max. But Bella declines once more. She's out for adventure just for fun, leaving Duncan with no control over her. Bella, miffed and upset, coldly retorts, go to the casino, and storms off. Influenced by Marcia, Bella reads philosophy books to grow, but Harry tells her, philosophy is just a waste of time. People think they are making progress through this gentle approach, but really they are just dodging their brute. Duncan wants to bail Bella, but she's enjoying every second with Marcia. She's soaking up knowledge from every chat with Marcia and Harry. Dear me, she's glowing. Duncan, Bella's changing way too much. It's like going from sun to shade in no time. She's no longer that easily controlled girl, but a thinker in her own right. This severely wounds Duncan's ego. The guy who used to be so big on etiquette snatches the book from Bella's hands and chucks it into the ocean in front of everyone. By the time Bella walks back into the room, Duncan's done a full 180, bowing down and kissing her legs like she's his queen. Bella mentions she's off to see Marcia to sort out some philosophical quandaries. When Duncan hears Marcia's name, he hits the roof, convinced that Bella's newfound independence is all Marcia. As he rises, he roars to throw Marcia overboard. Bella smirks. You wouldn't dare. Subtitles. Bella's provocative tactics successfully enraged Duncan, who, in a fit of rage, bursts out of the door, intending to throw Marcia overboard, while Bella happily trails behind him to watch the show. It's been so boring aboard the ship, like Bella's happiest moments since boarding. She's discovered a new source of joy, mischief. Yet it also proves Harry's point that human nature can be downright. Bella sparks a feud between Duncan and Marcia, delighting her, but leaving them in agony. Bella realizes she's becoming cruel and can't sleep, so she asks Harry for help. While the ship briefly stops at the Alexandria, Harry takes Bella to peek below deck, and they are met with the heartbreaking scene of starving children, like something straight out of with numerous children wailing in distress. A trembling Bella realizes that they must take action to help. Harry hopes showing her the world's suffering will awaken Bella's compassion and hopefully curb her growing cruelty. Kind-hearted Bella is shocked by the refugees, saddened by her inability to help, and rushes back to find Duncan drunk on the floor.